Hi everybody, it's Phil from Tornado Demolition. We're doing a recording studio, full get-out commercial building. All this stuff comes out, all the plumbing, all everything, electrical, all the drywall on the walls, everything. It's just going to be a cube shell recording studio. Show you some of the details here. These are all booth recording. Multi-million-dollar studio, which is probably most of the money is equipment probably, but this was designed, this building for the studio, built for the studio. Everything comes out, carpets, everything. All these ceilings, there's double drywall as you can see. One, then there's the fiberboard, 2, 3 layers of drywall. And it's thick stuff. You know, the stuff's pretty heavy. All nooks and crannies. There's another studio. This is the one floor. There's another floor above here we're taking it also, but I'll film it later. Professional recording studio. There's really high stuff here. It's all sound baffles, all kinds of soundproof material. The ceiling stays, I believe. Yeah, the ceiling stays, but all the other stuff comes off, so the ceiling will be rigid. And just to show you the material here, all this soundproofing stuff, look how thick it is. Thick material, plywood, drywall, probably 2 layers of drywall. I guess here we might have had a band in here, I would think. Hard to say. Miles of wire, electrical, everything to think about. Air ducting. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll show you more progress. Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a great day. Hi everybody. This is progress in about 7 hours. 4 guys. We took all the glass windows out of those booths there. The glass. It's all electrical conduits with light fixtures. There's conduits. Here's all the sheets of glass we pulled out in the hallway. Lots of insulation. As you can see, there's a layer of drywall, 1 layer of drywall, fiberboard, another layer of drywall. 2 layers there, but some places there's 3. That's all the rubble. And we already loaded my truck up here. 20-yard bin full of wood. Probably close to about 2.5 tons there. I'll show you more progress. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hi everybody, Canadian Treasure Hunt here. This is progress so far. This is one recording booth. As you can see, look at the layers. Drywall, drywall, fiberboard, drywall. Triple everywhere, drywall, fiberboard, mountains of insulation, just a major demolition, so much wood, rubble. This is about, we worked 7 hours, we had 4 guys, and then we had 7 hours, 3 guys, and then we worked 3 hours so far, 5 people. As you can see, we're working on the T-bar. We got this area stripped already. Separate all the metal, we recycle everything. Everything gets recycled. All the wood, all clean wood gets ground up and recycled. All metal. It's a lot of work here. Very high ceilings. 12-foot high ceilings here. So this is like 2.5 days of work. I'll show you progress the next day or so. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We're at day 6 here. Mountains of insulation. 1 studio almost stripped, a few walls left. Some really big beam work mixed in here. A lot of material here. Already took 5 loads of wood and insulation and garbage. bin in about 40, let's see, 50 yards of drywall already in the bin, and a load of metal. Metal started to build up already again. Hallway strip, basically, ceilings.
That beam is no structural whatsoever.
Alright, everybody, Phil from Tornado Demolition. This is 7 complete days. Average 3 people on average, sometimes 4. 6-7 hours a day on average. As you can see, there's just so much material here. I already took 6 loads of mixed insulation garbage, and then there was 3 loads of wood mixed in that also. As you can see, this place was heavy duty, very strong building. All soundproofing was really good. There was no spare here on everything with materials. Everything was really good, insulated really well. 3 layers of drywall. Screws, 4-inch screws. Never seen screws so long. Everything was screwed, and some nails, but mostly screws. As you can see, there is a big beam, and the beam supports on this 2x4. It's kind of a hokey looking structure. There it is there. And it hooks on all these 2x4s, which I thought it'd be at least 2x6 would be stronger. You can see there's a slight deflection on the beam also from all that weight. The next building, next floor is similar. Not as heavy duty, but it's still a lot of weight up there. They use these beams, the hangered old joists. You have them in a still picture, but they were all hangers there. And that beam was holding the front of that glass booth up. Well, you see the pictures of the glass booth? Now these have to be taken down too. This one is not structure. This was just structure of what we built, what they built there. You can see the other structure is up here. They actually put another beam. That's the original wall with drywall. They put another beam there also. So they did some pretty weird work around here. I'll show you progress. This inside the booth, glass is gone. A lot of material there. There's actually 5 layers of drywall on the ceiling. 5 layers of drywall, and there's a fiberboard in between those layers. Pot lights in there, air conditioner units up there. Well, the piping anyways. You can see, well, the layers are gone, we took out, but you'll see there's 5 layers, altogether 5 layers. I'll show you down this way. This area is pretty well done. There's the beam exposed. This stairway is going to stay, so we're leaving the drywall there. But all that, so this is exactly what it's going to look like until they support the walls properly, decide exactly what the rooms are going to be like. Because it's going to be some sort of like work studios or something will go in here. Work office or studio or something like that. So this is the end of day 7. Work progress. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alright, everybody, this is Phil from Tornado Demolition. Here's progress. We're looking around 9 days right now. Average of 3 guys on average. 7 hours a day. We just stripped that real high area here. Looking down here. Everything's framed in with frames. All those framings that come out look dark. A lot of material, a lot of drywall. That's 9 loads of 20 yards of material, garbage, 8 loads of garbage, mixed insulation, wood, 1 load of metal, and 230 yards of drywall so far. There's still a lot of material here. There's still 1 more floor left. Keep you in line. Thanks for watching. Hi everybody, this is Phil from Tornado Demolition. We're on day 10 on this studio, recording studio Day 10, we took 70 yards of drywall out, and we took 11 bins in my truck itself, 20-yard bins, 11 20-yard bins of either fiberglass and garbage or clean wood. That's clean wood, it will be recycled and ground up. I must have took at least 4 loads of clean wood mixed in all there. And I took also, in that load, I took a full bin of metal and just a quarter of bin of metal. And there's still tons of metal here. There's wire, I got buckets of wire. I'll tell you this, so much insulation is unbelievable. We took the section I thought would be easy, which was really actually pretty tough. But I'll walk down here, I'll just show you the hallway section. We still got the one in the studio left on this ground level. But as you can see, that's the ceiling, the very top ceiling, but it's a false ceiling that in this whole back section has to come down still. There's got to be at least 2 or 3 truckloads of wood, probably a full bin of drywall, and just the insulation alone. There's so much insulation mixed in there. Everything's insulated, double drywall, triple drywall, fiber board. This is an unbelievable job, and it's all screwed in there. Only nail is in structure, but anything that's soundproofing is all screwed. All the drywall is screwed, all the plywood is screwed in there. Incredible amounts. This studio came out, finally got it out. As you can see, they got some big timbers. The original structure's behind this timber wall. So this timber looks like it's going to be taken out also. That was another timber holding the booth in there. As you can see, we left a piece in there. That's probably about 600-700 pound timber. Beautiful fir. And that timber is the original to the building structure. So I'll show you the last booth we have left on this level. There's 2 more booths up second floor. So we got all the glass out of there. 5 layers of drywall and 5 layers this way. So ceiling will have 5 layers in a ceiling. I mean, just an incredible amount of material here. Unbelievable. This is probably one of the toughest. I mean, nothing's tough. It's just a matter you gotta know how to do it. It's just the fact is one of the toughest jobs for the amount of material, and luckily we have a big staging area, otherwise it would just take forever. This is, like I say, day 10, roughly, if you average it out, 3 guys, 6-7 hours a day, if you average it out. Some days we had 4 people, some day we had 5, some day we had 2. So, and, you know, it varied. Like we did 4.5 hours today, or 4 hours today. There was only 4 guys today. So we're not working really long days, but we're getting a lot of production done. I mean, there's just so much material here. Once you knock everything down, you cannot move, as you saw in my still pictures. Here's the 2 beams, how they join, which I don't kind of like this type of framing. They use a 2x4 framing on a big structure like that, which I think is kind of not that great. Today it'd be probably at least a 2x8, 2x10 probably, or some sort of big pillars. But anyways, that was our 70s, early 80s construction. This particular recording studio was actually owned by one of the Powder Blue, one of the members of the Powder Blues. So there's a lot of history here. A lot of famous people recorded here. I'll get you a list later. I know I looked at the list there, I was very impressed. This was one of the best studios in Lower Mainland. There's no other studio around here. Like, we did Charts rehearsal studios, and that was a pretty tough job. There was a lot of layers of drywall, but this one here for recording studio, top notch, #1 studio. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll show you more progress as we keep working. This is Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a great day.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're gonna save this beam here. So what we're gonna do is we cut the joist there with a hanger part, and we're just gonna turn it over. Okay, go ahead, guys. We're salvaging the beam. We want to protect it from broken. Look at that, perfect. Couldn't be any better clockwork than that. A little bit of a dust storm.
See how heavy it is. Let's see how heavy it is.
Yeah, back again, Phil from Tornado Demolition. This is day 12, end of day 12. More, like I say, more lumber. This is about a day and a half worth of material. Like I say, we did get the high area. We got the hallway stripped on a second level. The bin is full, 3 full bins, 40-yard bin, no, 30-yard bins full, 3 packed in like cordwood. As you can see here, you know, it's just so much material. This is just a day and a half, this material. Plus we packed out already at least 10 yards of drywall included in this last day and a half. And tons of insulation. We did get the timber down. I did show a video. We just propped it up there. We used the cushioning of the insulation with plywood, so we didn't worry about cracking the slab, or because the beam here is about 800 pounds. As you can see, it's probably 20 feet long. Looks like it's maybe 14 by 8 by 14 maybe, solid beam. So I'm thinking by the time we do the upstairs and, you know, chipping tiles and taking the parquet floor out, we got probably another at least 2 weeks here, maybe even a little bit more in 2 weeks. 3 layers of drywall on the walls and ceilings, fiberboard mixed in. 2 layers there, fiberboard, then a layer of drywall. Everything's insulated. There's a wall here, and there's a wall behind it. So we'll take this wall down. The shell will come out. It's like a shell inside of a shell. Basically, we'll take this whole exterior completely out, and then we'll have the original wall showing there. And that will be the original wall here, as you can see. Anyways, that's progress here. Like I say, there's a lot of work here. Built like a brick house here, like I say. Thanks for watching. We'll keep you tuned. All the best. Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm down here in the studio number 2, 2nd floor, and as you can see, it's all hangered up again like the last one. Sure, a lot of material here, fiberboard, tons of insulation. I took a full truckload already, full truckload of wood. There's probably, you know, tons of material here. There's drywall everywhere. We're going to strip all the drywall on the walls except the ceiling. So that's progress here, day 13. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Yeah, we're at day 14 right now, end of day 14. We had 4 guys for the last few days. We got the scaffold here. We figured this really big sound deflector. It's on a pulley system. We're going to pull it down. Not tomorrow. We're not in a rush. We're going to get all that air conditioning metal out. We're going to do a load of metal. Metal's starting to build up here. It's taking our room. We'll do maybe a load of wood tomorrow. We'll clean wood for recycle. Metal at the end of the day, so the metal's just starting to build up. By the time we take all these air conditioner ducts out and all that, it's going to be a good load of metal. I got good progress today. Definitely got the 2nd booth out. As you saw, the beam was falling again. Sure looks way different here. Looks like a tiny little room now. It's huge. It's amazing how big this building is and how much false walls and how thick they were. So it's taken a long time here, but like I say, there's just so much material. I mean, 4 guys, 6-7 hours, we're gonna strip a 2-level house. So we've been here for 14 days, so you know everything's tough here. It's screwed, nailed. 3 layers of drywall, sometimes 5. That other sound room had 5 on the ceiling. We still got the big beams to deal with. Probably, hopefully, we can recycle them or something. This one's in nice shape. Nice for a beam, heavy as hell, probably 800 pounds. The other one here has a big crack in it, which I guess it must have been really wet, and then when it dried out over the years and cracked. So all the metal has to come off top. The beams have to be exposed. The wall has to be stripped in that corner. Still a lot of prep. Carpets, the rest of the carpet's got to come out. The 2 landings got to come out on this level. There's 2 landings here. And then, like I said, we have 1 more floor with two recording studios, and not as heavy duty as the ones we've done down here. So, and then a little bit of high stuff here. But it's a box frame box basically. There's 2 ceilings up there. Lower ceiling has to come out. The top ceiling stays. Thanks for watching. Keep it tuned. All the best. Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a good day.
Okay, let's go.
Let yours go, Jess. Let it go.
Gonna smack the scaffold. Turn it. Turn sideways.
What
Turn
just
sideways.
go. Lower it.
Hold it.
Yeah.
We're lowering the sound section here. It's about 800 pounds. It's on a pulley system.
Down,
Yeah.
down. Down, down, down. Down, man.
Okay, clear. That shit would have fucking hurt. Feel like I better take a big part.
Okay, day 15 here. We got everything stripped here. This floor is almost ready. They leave the ceilings for now. There's your beam here. Real pretty shady kind of construction this building. Beams down. I had to put a brace here because it looks like something's pretty wonky there. It's really bowed out there, but it's not really from us. It's what it is. It's probably building settled. Might have been all wet wood and it's dried out. I put a support there, a couple supports just in case. The way it's constructed is pretty poor. Huge load there on just a bunch of 2x4s. Same with here. So we did get the deck out. The deck is about 2 inches thick. Really tough, pretty tough job, that one. We did get a full truck of metal as I showed you. All this area was the air conditioner unit ductings. They're all out except this one here. Goes to the next level. Actually goes to the roof, I guess. Got that really big high thing off the ceiling, finally. That thing weighed about 800 pounds. Got it cut apart just a whole truckload of garbage just from that few things. Thanks for watching, day 15. We'll keep you posted. Have a great day.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is day 17. We already got into the high part already. As you can see, we're knocking sections down. These trusses are actually double trusses. They're solid. They're a tough job, very tough here, super heavy. The piece there is about maybe 10 feet long, weighs about 80, maybe 100, 120 pounds, very heavy. Lots of mountains of metal right now, more insulation. I already took full loads of metal out of here, still more metal. Show you a little bit of around the house here quickly. Mountains of metal there. Ceiling tiles. More metal there. I'm not going to show you upstairs right now, but we already tackled upstairs. We've already started drywall. We took the center ceilings down, like here, all the metal air conditioner ductings down. Most of it's here already. And here is quite a bit. I'll post more. This is the end of day 17. Day 17. Have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, this is Phil from Tornado Demolition. This is progress here, day 19. 19 work days. This week we worked a few more hours, a couple more guys. We're working the upstairs now, so it's taking a lot of material. So as you can see, I'll show you up here. There's a timber archway that holds all that section up there. We already took these the 20-foot 2x8s off. Right there, 2x8s. And that right now it was double drywall and then fiberboard. It's a truss system up there, as I can show you. It's all trusses in there, double trusses, a 10-foot piece. It's about 200 pounds. You need 2 people to carry it. It's that heavy. So that's probably at least 400 pounds. Those beams alone, over 400 pounds. Upstairs, all the office areas stripped. We're into the second studio. Just mountains of insulation. Over 3 loads of metal came out of here. 3 full 20-yard bins full, 3. Also, we took, I'd say, over 20 loads over insulation mixed with some, miscellaneous wood. At least 10 loads of clean wood for recycling. Okay, I'm gonna cut you off here. You've seen the progress down below. It's almost done. I'll take the upstairs now. Just so we're in the upstairs level. There's lots of glass block work here. All the drywall stripped to the point that we exposed the beams and so on. It's a little bit dark here. Sorry about that. So just over 6:30 right now. I'll show you the studio, how it's built. Studio's double drywall. It's almost like a truss system here also. Lots of debris, double drywall. As you can see, beams here like this. And there was like a spider web of material like this. And also there was decorative material in here that was oak. Beautiful oak material we took apart. Just an amazing amount of work and stuff here for the studio. I think this, to be honest, the studio itself, not the building, but the studio was earthquake proof. The way they built it, more than necessary. Probably had really good sound, solid, no vibrations, nothing. This is the other area here. As you see the glass blocks. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, you can't see, it's too dark. Just a mountain full of wires and T-bars and air conditioning units like you wouldn't believe. See, as you can see, there were double up there, double. 2 double runs, single runs there. There's another hidden run that way. Some mountains of material and wire and you name it. So this building, like I say, would take out the studios completely, get it down to original structure, and then they're going to remodel the building itself and maybe do some other different type of use. Progress day 19 and day 19. Thanks for watching. This is Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a great day. I just want to show you these 2x8s here. These 2x8s are basically a really beautiful condition. There's a couple 2x6s mixed in, but look at this. Not a knot. Look at that. No knots. Fur. Really good material here. This wood is just going to be reused somewhere else. It's going to be resalvaged. It's not going to be torn apart. This is too good of material. We stuck a little bit of shoring here. There's just a lot of weight on this building. So what it is, we put 2 shores. I mean, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's just, just for safety. Because there is a lot of weight. These studios, there's a lot of material up there. Like we say, we took already 4 full bins of drywall. We got a bin, a 30 that's almost 3/4 full right now. And then it's still probably a bin and a half. So it's probably gonna be 6 bins of this whole building. And if we take the ceiling out and stuff, it's gonna be a lot more. So it's an incredible amount of drywall here. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. This is Phil from Tornado Demolition, day 20 here. This is the 3rd studio, 2nd level. You can see there's beams that run through. They run through the drop ceiling here. Go all the way through. Lots of angles here. Even the ceiling is pretty tough. Beyond that ceiling, there's another ceiling. So everything is super duper earthquake proof, it looks like, the way it's built, solid. It's 20 days already. This is the other end, other booth here, number 4 booth. Just engineered, laminated type wood, just everywhere, corners, very tough. Insulation everywhere. We're getting there anyways. I knocked the T-bar ceiling down. That will be original ceiling up there. This room won't be so bad. This you can knock out in a few hours. Most of the hard stuff's off. As you can see, these annoying as nails. All kinds of soundproofing, insulation, decorative oak strip. Day 20. I think that's almost 5 bins of 5 30-yard bins of drywall and about 25 loads, 20-yard bins so far. 25 20-yard bins, insulation mixed wood, clean wood, 3 loads of metal mixed in also. Thanks for watching. We'll keep you informed. Thanks It's for Phil watching. here from Tornado Demolition. This is studio number 4. As you can see, it's a room in a room, a box in a box, they call it. It's all heavy duty. Unfortunately, you can't strip this stuff. It's the way it's built, it's screwed. It's incredible materials here. Anyways, we managed to cut it and let it implode it itself a bit. Now we have to kind of cut it apart, take it apart. Just the amount of materials coming in here, unbelievable. I got the T-bar ceiling down in the other room. Even this wall here, took that wall down over there. Short a couple guys today, but this one here, we're still here on that side. I think we're day 21 now. Another 3 hours to go before we leave. Thanks for watching. Alright, buddy, Phil from Tornado Demolition. We're at day 23 here. I got a few more hours left, but look at these big slabs they put in here. Pure concrete slabs. They put even tons of sand. We took a bunch of buckets of sand. This deck here, how thick it is. It's amazing how thick this deck is. He's even got fiberboard underneath this deck also. And they got a million screws to hold this insulation up there. I'd like to show you them. A little bit hard to see, but there's hundreds and hundreds of screws in the ceiling. Here's the framing. This is a structure wall, but it had headers here for doorways and all that. The debris is just piling up like ridiculously piling up, load after load. This is about 25 loads already of material. Mostly wood, garbage, insulation, 3 metal loads in my truck. Over 4 bins of 30-yard, 4 bins of drywall so far. Just amazing amount of material coming in here. That's number 4, but we still have number 3. This one's still basically the same. You think that's the ceiling? There's another ceiling above that. There's three layers of drywall, then a 2 by 10 ceiling or something above there. I'm not sure what's above there, but there's another ceiling above that. Then you have your original structure ceiling of the building. It's getting there. Sure, a lot of work, never ending. I think you got it clean. You got pallets of insulation again. I took truck after truck after truck of insulation. There's still tons. Look at all the ones in the wall. Look at the stuff in the ceiling has to come out. All those walls. Lots of insulation came from underneath the floor. And then we have to take that whole landing out. You know, and we already blew. 2 sawzalls are gone. About 15 or 20 blades, sawzall blades gone. Already a skill saw we burnt out already. We're still not finished here. We got at least a week at least here, I would think. There's also, we have to chip this. All the ceramic tile has to be chipped out. I'm looking at probably a few days alone there alone. There's ceramic tile there. It's a big job alone. Into the washrooms also. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hi everybody, it's Phil from Tornado Demolition. This is studio number 4. As you can see, it's all stripped out. Very tough, very tough. We're on studio number 3 right now. Appears to be fairly tough also. A little bit smaller, but just the way it's framed. You know, you can't strip this stuff. You just have to cut your way through. Look at the amount of rubble, debris. Just so much material here, unbelievable. That's the ceiling, which will stay. But we'll take this wall, that exterior wall taken out. And this wall, the drywall, will be taken out. But the structure will stay. Anything that's structure that stays. Unbelievable. We sawzalled 3 times. I couldn't strip it, it's impossible. There's nails and screws, it's impossible. This only way you can do is you just got a sawzall and then let the weight bring it down. Then you have to cut it up with a sawzall and then separate the drywall, recycle all the wood. This is day, I don't know, about 23 probably, 23, 24 maybe, working day. I'll keep you tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. That's Phil from Tornado Demolition, studio number 3 here. Very tough studio, this one to strip. You'll see there's the walls. Different layers. Sure, lots of rubble here. Just unlimited amount of rubble. I'll show you the piles again. Just from a small area. Drywall. Tons of lumber. There was twice the amount came out of that room. This is just half the amount. Then we have the deck. That whole floor has to come out. Sitting on almost 2 inches of like a fiberboard, some kind of, not fiberboard, but like cabinet wood, whatever it's called. We got a couple more days here and then job's almost wrapped up. Thanks for watching. Yeah, here it's Phil back here. This is day 27, end of day 27. Blue Wave Studios. This is studio number 3. Only thing was, yeah, if we have the deck left. But this deck is not like no other deck. It's pretty thick. Look how thick this deck is. You can't pry it up because it just doesn't want to go nowhere. Particle board usually breaks, but this stuff doesn't break. Here's a bunch of lumber we have left down below. That's all the lumber. Here's lumber for salvage. We just still got to strip the beams. The 2 beams have to be stripped. There's a beam in the corner that's got to be stripped. Basically upstairs, the ceilings stay for now. Only thing that's left is deck and chipping the ceramic tile. It's about one good day of chipping ceramic tile, maybe day and a half. And there's some carpets left. A little bit of insulation left. There'll be insulation underneath the floorboards also. This is one of the hardest jobs I ever had. Just unbelievable. I'll tally up all the different loads we did. 5 full bins, 30-yard bins of drywall, totally stacked, full, 5 bins. As you can see, there was so much weight here, even the floor sagged. Incredible amount of weight they had in this building. You can't really see it, but if you look down, the floor is bent like crazy. Sure glad we're at that stage here. Been here too long, but like I say, couldn't do anything about it. It was just a really hard job. Very happy with my guys. It was very productive. They did an excellent job in this one. I'll tally up to next couple days, whatever we did here, so you know the numbers. Keep this for future guys who've been on this type of work. You just don't know what you're getting into. I'll tell you, if it's done like this one, you'll be amazed. Thanks for watching. Phil from Tornado Demolition. Have a great day. Now we're at parquet floor here. We're going to scrape it. We have the other guys shipping upstairs in tiles. Totally finished here. Unbelievable job. There's over 65, 70 tons of material we took out here. That's not counting drywall. That's just the studio itself. I sent you, I got a picture there of the lumber that we salvaged. Some big timbers and some miscellaneous 2x8s, 18, 20 footers and 2x6s. Did get the parquet floor, wood floor here off. Very big job here. As you can see, the weight they had in this building, lucky it never collapsed. They had so much structural weight on here, unbelievable. Well, the studio's done, like I say, this is what we're gonna leave it at. And they're gonna come in here and to redo, change the structure, whatever they have to do. Take your turn at the main floor, stand by. We're on the second floor now, all the ceramic tiles chipped. We left a few here just so they wouldn't damage the hallway for now. We're looking at over 65 to 70 tons of material, insulation, rubble, wood, metal, everything you can think of. I took about 36, 37 loads, 20-yard bins myself. 5 30-yard bins of drywall came out of here. Excuse my voice, I picked up a cold there last year, so stuck working Saturday in the rain. That's what happens to you. But that's it. This job is completed for now. I'll show you at the end of the video how many man hours roughly, how many loads, estimated tons, metal loads, so on and so on. You'll see that at the end of the video. Sorry it's gonna be a long one, but this was one great recording studio, Blue Wave Productions. Studio, early 70s. A lot of people recorded here. It was a great studio, well built. Studio was built better than the building. Very, very good quality studio, solid, never had a rattle, you can tell it was solid. Everything they did here, did it all right. Used the best materials, solid wood, solid everything, oak. Very good job they did. Thanks for watching, all the best. This is Phil from Tornado Demolition, have a great day.